to the NBA here on 2K Sports. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It'll be the Chicago Bulls facing off against the Miami Heat. And now to bring you all the action, let's get to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. I'll see you again at halftime.
Time changes, new faces, old best friends, new strangers.
And a nighttime view gazing down at our setting, gorgeous Miami, Florida, in the American Airlines Arena. Hello, everyone. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, joined this Thursday afternoon by Doris Burke. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. Okay, first for the Bulls, D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. And down low, the two-time NCAA champion at Florida, the 6'11 tornado of energy and effort. It's the big man, Joakim Noah. Then it's Dang, and it's Boozer in at the 4. And for the Heat, Chalmers and D. Wade are the guards. And playing at the 5, the always versatile 6'11 star big man, able to score inside and out, Chris Bosh. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Haslam in at the 4-man position.
The Heat have magnificent talent, but even coming off an NBA title, they had never put their name into the conversation of the great team until last spring when they went on that amazing 27-game winning streak.
And for the Heat, they were staring right at the 72 Lakers win record, and I'm sure everyone remembers, but ultimately they would fall, Steve, to the Bulls after 27 consecutive wins.
Yeah, that streak to me was one of the great feats in NBA history. Winning 27 games in a row in the regular season, so difficult, but it shows you what the Heat were made of. They really were battling every night, and I thought that put them on a great run heading into the playoffs.
Chalmers with it. Passes it to Wade. Pass to LeBron. Pounds it down with both hands.
Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
Chicago with the ball. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And what'd you find out, Doris?
He said a big key for them will be containing Carlos Boozer offensively, adding, he's a player who can spread the floor with his jump shot or take you down the block, and it's tough to match his strength inside. Defensively, they'll look to keep length in front of him and limit his offensive rebounding. Sounds like a good game plan, guys. We'll see how they do it.
Thanks, Doris. LeBron, good.
Tell you what, it's hard to argue with the record for Coach Tom Thibodeau of the Bulls, but the rumor mill has it that the front office hasn't been happy with how hard he's ridden his top players. Luol Deng missed time last season with the hamstring injury. Joakim Noah came down with plantar fasciitis. Hey, those things happen, and I'm not quite sure you can put that at the feet of Tom Thibodeau.
Noah with the block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And going back to Tom Thibodeau and that minutes load on his stars, it seems it's getting harder for players to weather big minutes, Steve, these days.
I think it's going to be really interesting going forward to see this Bulls team this year and beyond. Will that wear them down? Their guys play too many minutes. They've had a lot of injuries. I think it's time to scale back a little bit on the minutes played.
Now here's Butler after Dwayne Wade's miss. Dishes to Boozer. The pass to Deng. Kicks it to Rose. Clock at 6. Rejected by Chalmers. And here's Wade. LeBron James on the wing. Working on Boozer. And Boozer with the block. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Rose attacking. Back to Butler. Outside Butler. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Rose. Misses off the right iron.
You know, last year, guys, I think it was in mid-February, Rose said that he wouldn't mind taking the whole year off. Usually you never hear stuff like that come out of a star's mouth, but his reasoning sounded sound. You have to listen to your body and take it from there. And everybody's a little different in how they respond, not only to an injury, but how they get ready to return and come back to the court.
Bulls trail by 5. Feeds to Butler. He passes to Boozer. With the fadeaway. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Oh, you go back to Rose and his recovery from that tough ACL tear. There was a fair amount of pressure on him to return to the playoffs, especially with other Bulls players themselves, Steve, battling through injury.
Yeah, in fact, I was vocal about it, Kevin. I said that I thought he should come back, that he owed it to his teammates, but in the end, he had to feel right. He had to feel confident, and if that was not the case, then he made the right decision in holding off to play this year.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Dang kicks to Rose. Looking to end the drought. Rejected by Cole. And LeBron with a clear path to the hoop. The coast-to-coast dunk.
Good work to tack some more points onto this lead.
Those are the kind of possessions they can build on and begin to pull away here. You know, one of the more compelling postseason stories, the question about when the Bulls would bring Derrick Rose back just continued to hover around the playoffs. Ultimately, just never happened.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
Bulls trail by 9. Heinrich outside. He dishes it to Dang. The feed to Dunleavy. Shot clock at 6. And the shot no good, a bit short. Well, back to the Bulls, and even without Rose, I think the team made a big statement, Steve, with how they played in the postseason. They showed that they weren't just a one-man show with Rose running things and have a solid core and system that will always compete.
Well, it's the second straight year that the Bulls have essentially been without Rose in their playoff run due to injury. And so I think Chicago fans are kind of wondering what exactly the roof is for this team, the ceiling, if you will. Let's hope that Rose stays healthy this year, so we'll find out.
Now here's Gibson. After the miss from Dunleavy, they need this. Cole with the rebound. The Heat leading by 9. Battier with a screen on Gibson. LeBron dishes to Anderson. Back to LeBron. Makes the lead pass. Anderson's shot is off.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the strike. 6 seconds left to play here in the first. The drive by LeBron. Nice D from Rose. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Heat out front, leading by 7. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. All right, the second quarter beginning.